turkey in the oven after it was on the traeger. This, we're gonna make our very special, amazing cranberry bacon jam. So here's the bacon that I just pulled off the traeger. My maple bacon I make double smoked. Nice thick cuts of this. It's the one best part about making your own bacon. You can cut it however you like. Let's get this pan heating up. So this will bring your turkey dinner to the absolute next level. This bacon was vac sealed in maple syrup that was cured in bourbon barrels, so it has very good, nice depth to it, awesome flavor, a little pepper. I think it's one of my favorites for sure. It could be biased, but this will elevate your turkey game to the next level with this cranberry sauce. So we got our cranberry sauce, we got our frozen cranberries cooking down right now in some water and sugar. Let's get a little sweetness on it. And we're just gonna cook this up. Start with this, some onions, a little balsamic, and throw our cranberries in. Gonna wrap our turkey after that. And get this going. I'm also gonna use a little bit of this extra bacon in the sausage stuffing. Because, hey, who doesn't love a little meaty bacon pieces in a little sausage stuffing? So here's the cranberry sauce that we've started. So we're gonna cook this bacon, add some onions, cook that up. This is gonna be the next level elevated cranberry sauce. It's like a bacon cranberry jam almost. And then we have our turkey. We're gonna wrap it pretty soon. It's been on the traeger just to get some good wood smoke going, and then now we're going to, you know what, we'll do that now. We're gonna do some pulled turkey, delicious. English or Espanol? We're on English, my friend. And then I'm just gonna grab, well, this is starting to cook up. Grab some foil. And we're gonna wrap. So yeah, this bacon, I just took it off the smoker this morning. My home cooked, this is my homemade bacon. I think it's pretty unreal. Do it for 5 days in maple syrup, and I'll show you the maple syrup. It is a whiskey barrel aged maple syrup, crafted in the Yukon. Pretty unreal, absolutely delicious. Kuru. I hope that, I'm not sure what that means, my friend, but thank you, I think. Put a little beef tallow in before we started cooking our bacon down. Gonna cook the bacon down, separate about a quarter of it for our, after we do this, we're gonna make our stuffing, our sausage stuffing. And then I'm gonna show you guys now how to wrap We're doing turkey. I'm doing a thigh and a leg today because I've done the breast already, so that was another video. And I'm gonna do pulled turkey for this one with this sauce. And then so with tin foil, dull side, shiny side, when you're wrapping anything, you want it to go in the shiny side, because if you put it in the dull side, the shiny side, what that's used for is actually kind of pushing heat away. Maybe you guys know, I'm sure you do, but. Okay, so we've already injected our turkey, but I'm gonna go with a little bit of beef tallow. Just give it a little extra love in there. And then I'm gonna grab, so this, cooked it over maple wood this morning. Put it into the oven just to get, you know, it's got some great color. Now we're gonna wrap it just to get to that last little bit. Because I want this to go to 203, 205-ish. Because this, I'm gonna do pulled turkey with this sauce I'm making. Do that over some mashed potatoes and sausage gravy. Okay. Gonna have to get some tongs here. And for anybody who chirps at me about using non-stick pan with tongs, this is a hex-clad, so it's not going to ruin the pan. Metal tongs are approved for this application. Just, I've had a bunch of people get upset when I do that. So it does not matter. You know what? I figured it's a myth, but it's just what I do. Superstition. Okay, now just gonna write. I always put a little bit of a gap whenever I wrap anything, just to let a little bit of moisture get out of there. I don't want it to like stew. I still want to leave a bit of room in that. And I'm going to take the skin off when it's done on the thigh. The skin's actually going to come off, and I'm going to fry it up and put that on top. So we're back to our bacon. And this is homemade, home cured bacon. Yesterday I made a similar recipe, trying out a different style of bacon, and I actually had to, like, this has a decent amount of fat in it, but the other one almost filled the pan with how much fat was in there. It was crazy. So this is gonna be like the most epic cranberry sauce you've ever had. I would strongly suggest use it for Thanksgiving. If you got a little extra time, or hey, if the whole family kind of splits things up and everybody makes something, be like, I'll be the guy to make the cranberry sauce. Make a original one, and then hit your family with one of these. And this will be gone by the end of the night for sure. Everybody's gonna be a little suspect at first, but once they try it, oh, this is gonna be so good. I'm so pumped for this, honestly. And I have my fiance's Christmas party today for her work, so I was told don't eat a whole bunch, but I have a feeling I'm gonna make that, do a little whoops. I'm gonna be full for the Christmas party, but honestly, I'd rather eat my food. Got a little paper out. So this is getting there to where Starting to get nice and crispy. You can see inside here, these Hexclad, they're great. Pretty expensive, so I don't know if they're completely worth it, but I think a good steel pan is just the same, but hey. They're the new thing, so I figured I'd try it out. So now that our bacon is nice and crisp, it does crisp stuff up really quickly. I will give it that. It does what it says it's supposed to do, so you can't fault it at all. It's just, and if you hit it now, actually if you hit it during sales, it's not too bad, but I don't know, a nice steel pan, 80 bucks, you know, fifth of the price. It's never gonna do you wrong, but I guess steel pans are a little harder to see. Out of that pound and a half of bacon, that's how much fat came off. Little hawk tua. But yeah, so that's the one good thing about when you make your own bacon and you know you make all your own stuff. You can make it out of the good product. Ooh. Make it out of the good products that aren't all fat. The one I did yesterday was a huge waste of time. I think I came out out of a pound of bacon, I think at the end of it, my butcher wanted me to try bacon out to see if they should use it in the store. And out of a pound of bacon, there was just about a half cup of cooked bacon. And this, about after a pound and a half of bacon, you got about 2 and a bit cups. Can you send me some? Yeah, Kevin, I can do that. Hit me up. So yeah, this is just another recipe I'm working on for my barbecue catering company. So I'm always kind of testing things out. I did it last year for Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. But I know you guys' American Thanksgiving's coming up if you're from the States, so figured I'd show you guys a little trick. So this, you want about 2 cloves of garlic. Move that around there. 1, 2, give it a crush. Way easier to peel after you give them a little crush. There we go, that's clean. And there we go, that's clean. Move this over a bit. Try to get it about as thin as you can. You want a little bit of chunks, and then cross it sideways. That looks good enough for me. Once these sweat down, you see it picks up all the little bacon bits on the bottom. That's always fun. Americans can't. I'm Canadian, so I take zero offense to that, my friend. Where are you from? What's the 42710? Obviously, smokes a little reefer. So where are you from, my friend? Little 420 oil. I love rock onion. It's sweeter. Oh, you're from Scotland, and you say we can't cook, bro. Oh, come on. That's kind of cute. I'm half Scottish, so I'm Hispanic American. Cook my man. Honestly, dude, like Scotland. Come on, bro. That's funny. As being half Scottish and having Scottish grandparents, I know you're just trying to flex right now, because I would put. I'm Irish American and American. I've been cooking since I was 7 years old. Yeah, no, I'm Irish, Scottish, Italian, so I've been cooking I learned everything from my Italian grandma. My Scottish grandma, she makes great shortbread, you know, really good soups. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. But I do love Yorkshires. I made giant Yorkshire yesterday with smoked ham and roast beef. If you guys want to check that out, it's on the page. So yeah, now you're just gonna fold in that garlic, let that sweat down. Don't use metal taunt. See? Steven, we just went over this, my friend. That's Hexclad. It's basically a steel pan, so as you see, it will not tarnish or scratch with metal. I've gone over this. I fully get it. If this was an actual non-stick pan, I would not be using tongs. Bro is having grilled onions for dinner. No, actually, I'm making a cranberry sauce with grilled onions, garlic, and then we're gonna add the bacon that we cooked down here. So this bacon's gonna go back in with the cranberries, balsamic vinegar, a little maple syrup, brown sugar. It's gonna make a bit of a jam for our turkey that's in the oven. And if you want to up your turkey game for the family, you know, you got a little chica you wanna impress, you know, or you wanna show the family, I'm not a loser, I can cook. This is the one you want, my friend. Just want to brown those onions up. Smell that garlic. Smells unreal. Before the garlic starts to, you know, brown up, just go back in with that bacon. And this is home cured maple bourbon bacon. Absolutely killer. There's no actual alcohol in here. It's just aged in whiskey barrels. As you can see. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna get that all married up, get those flavors, you know, having fun. Okay, from here, where is that balsamic vinegar that I bought? There she is. Gonna go in with our vinegar. Oh, come on, I gotta use black gloves on so I can't, well, pinchers don't work as good as they usually do. It's the only thing that's brutal about, because if I don't wear gloves and these people are like, oh, I can't believe it. Even though I'm cooking at home, but it is what it is. So you're gonna go about half-ish cup balsamic vinegar. Let that start to cook down. Turn that up a little bit. Oh, I appreciate it, my friend. Just let that start to boil down nice and slow. Okay, and then we're gonna grab some brown sugar, then some salt, some chili flakes, a little heat to it, and then add in, let's go, where's chili flakes? Come on, don't fail me now. Of course, right when I need it, I can't find it, can't throw YouTube magic on it and just kind of edit it in, but we will go back and find that. So hit it with about a little quarter cup of brown sugar. So now you got some savory in the garlic, the onion, you got a little fatty, a little crispy in the bacon, and now you got some little vinegar in the balsamic, some sweet with your brown sugar, starting to build a little, you know, whew, that vinegar's got some little kick to it. Okay, now we're gonna grab, there's a decent amount of salt, so I'm gonna taste it first before I add any more salt in it, but I really want these chili flakes. And why? Whenever I need something, does that happen to anybody else? I know they always say, they're like, oh, make sure you have all your ingredients ready before you even start cooking, which is a great idea, but I am not that guy. You know what? Instead, we're going to use, since I got this is my own rub. This is my honey habanero rub. So we're gonna use that instead. So it's got some honey sugar, and it's hot, like it's extra hot. So you know what? Instead of chili flakes, we're gonna add a little of that in. You know, do the damn thing. It's got a little salt in it too, not too much. Nice kosher salt, you know. And yes, there's a decent amount of vinegar in it, but has anybody had balsamic glaze? When it's all kind of cooked down, that vinegar just adds that depth, but it gets real sweet. It's kind of what we're going with in this one. So we got that. Now we got a little spice to it. Extra little bit of salt. You making dinner? Never seen that. Yeah, no, this is a great topping for, you know, if you make crostinis, you know, you're doing a little appetizer, a little date night. You want to impress a little gal or a little guy. For the girls out there, if you know you got your boyfriend, you want to impress their family, or the boys want to impress the new date, do some of these on top of some fresh. So this is the cranberry sauce I made. So some of this on top, like, you know, Christmas time, Thanksgiving. Let's go 3 scoops of that. Should be. So now you got a little bit more, a little sweet, a little sour. So you take baguette. I make nice fresh baguettes. Lay a little brie on top. Lay a little of this. Get that, you know, melted down. Broil that up. And then hit it with a little balsamic glaze. You know, throw a little fresh thyme on there. You know what? You're going to be a rock star. Everybody's going to love you. Even that mother-in-law that hates you. And then a little spriggy fresh thyme. And you just want to pull the leaves off. You know, don't throw the whole stick in there. You don't need a toothpick. So now this has everything you kind of need, kind of want in a sauce. Some sweet, some savory, a little garlic, some onion, a little crispy bacon. And the one reason why you cook the bacon, take it out, put the vegetables in, and then put the bacon back in once the vegetables are done, because you don't want that bacon to get a bunch of moisture in it, lose its kind of crispiness, lose that texture. Now we're gonna cook down, top our turkey with. We're doing pulled turkey. Sheesh, got hungry, thank you. And this we're just gonna let simmer down. And we're gonna start on our stuffing. So, if I was a teacher, I'd be like, who in class has made stuffing before? But throw that on the back. And for our stuffing, okay, we're gonna move that over there. We've got our bacon for our stuffing already. We got our sage. Gonna grab the sausages. Okay. We got onion. We're gonna need some celery. Celery. Oh man. Cleaner came by and she threw out my celery. Told her not to. I hate her. Oh my god. She's the bane of my existence. Oh, okay, well, we're making stuffing without celery, so this is going to be enjoyable. Pre-recorded celery stream. I'm so pissed. Huh. Okay, well, it is what it is. We use a little celery salt. You know what? You got to adapt in the kitchen. You know, when life gives you a cleaner that doesn't listen, you got to adapt, and I'm not going to go to the store, so it is what it is. No celery, bud. Hey, guess that happens. She's going to get fired. Oh, I'm going to celebrate so hard when I can that lady. But hey, enough about me. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Oh, almost lost a couple. Sausages. These are apple pork sausages. Free base. And then you just want to remove. So slice down the side. These are apple pork. Add some sage in here. Gonna be a thing of beauty. So this is just gonna be our base. We got our stale bread. Boom, you just wanna break little pieces. Let's get that on a little bit higher than low. Don't really want the skin on them. You can leave it on if, you know, if you're crazy like that, you wanna mess around, but boom, boom, boom. Oop. I almost messed up there. There's live cooking, baby. Just, you want nice little chunks. Don't want a giant gob of sausage when you're, well, depends on who you are, if you know what I mean. But when you're eating in front of the family, you don't want to be choking down a big sausage. So just nice little bite-sized pieces. Okay, both my hands are full of, okay, that's odd. But, you know what, I'm gonna make quick work. Quick time, double time. Yeah, a little apple sausage. I'm gonna add some fresh sage in here, thyme, and some poultry seasoning as well, but I find the freshness of the sage and thyme just lends perfectly to turkey dinner and stuffing. And I'm going to discard these gloves now that they have touched raw meats. Ayo, what's up, Candy? Hey, buddy, now. Yeah, apple pork sausages. They're, I don't know, they're unreal. Here's a little beef tallow just so we got no sticking. Oop, maybe not. Come on, work with me. Don't make me look dumb on the stream. Ah, there we go. Just gonna let those brown up. We are gonna bake this after we, you know, cook these and get it all ready. So you don't wanna, I guess, overdo it. And yes, I'm gonna, you know what, someone's gonna comment, so I'm gonna change out cutting boards. Someone's gonna complain about cross-contamination. 99.9% via, we'll be fine with it, but you know what, I'm gonna toss a new cutting board on top. And this is all getting cooked anyways, but yeah, it's about a cup. Quick little cup of onions. We got our sauce back here just bubbling up beautifully. You can always add more, if you guys like it, a little more cranberries to it, you can add more. Sausage is starting to sausage, you know. Or $500,000 or dinner with, I would take the 500,000. I wish you guys could smell with your eyes. I'm trying to listen to my dogs bark at me. What are we cooking? We got little sausage of the pork apple sort. Gonna make some stuffing. This is the base of it. Got our sage here. We're gonna drop in our sage. Fresh sage. Dried it out over the morning, but you can see they're little fresh guys. Just makes it easier to crack, you know, make it look cool. Pulled them from the garden today, actually. And then the bacon bourbon, cranberry jam. That bacon I still have on the smoker so I can prove I made it myself. You know what? I'm gonna go show you guys. Bear with me 1 second. Oh. Woo. Okay, we're gonna go out here to the, so this is where I do 90% of all my cooking on my page. If you guys want to follow along, that's my 62-inch gravity fed smoker. Here's another one. There's a barbecue. My other, have some, dude, stop cooking those money balls. That's the bacon. That's going for its double smoke. Thanks, Debo. But yeah, that is the second smoke it's hit. Pool's for the season. I just wanted to get hot again. Then have an 82 inch barbecue in there that does up steaks. There's Monty. Hey, buddy. And we're going back. So this should be pretty well cooked to where I want it. Thanks, bro. Okay, now we're gonna toss our, you know what? We'll do about half those onions-ish. Let that cook up. I appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys. You know what? I just do this because these are all recipes that I use in my barbecue catering. So I don't know, I'm cooking all this all the time anyways, and I figured I might as well record it. And that's kind of why I got into YouTube, you know? Figured if I'm cooking all the time, somebody takes anything that I make or, you know, makes their life a little easier knowing how to cook. And hey, it's all fun. Once those onions cook up a little bit more, I'm gonna add in some of that bacon. And then I got my bread ready. Nice and stale. The brioche buns I made. Nice little briochers. So all of this is gonna put in here with some, I'm gonna put a little butter on now. A little melted butter. Add this beautiful mix into here with some chicken stock. And then I got the turkey in the oven. Might even skip the potatoes today and just make a big Yorkshire like I did yesterday. Put that all in a Yorkshire and go to town. So this has got the sausage, the sage, some onion. I'm gonna grab some poultry seasoning. I know I have that, I hope. Ah, yes. Nice. And then I always add my poultry season right about now, just because this is almost cooked. There we go, get a little greenery in there. We'll open up those flavors, let it fry a little bit, you know, melt together. And then a little bit of salt, even though you don't need a lot because it does have that sausage in it. And just a little bit of black pepper. Somebody's gonna be like, that's way too much. But once you put this you gotta make your base. It's got to be a little unbalanced, because if your base isn't a little unbalanced, like with the pepper, with the seasoning now, by the time it goes in with that bread, it's going to suck up so much of that flavor So this, I want to cook down nice. And that, now we're gonna add a little bit of these crispinesses. You can see that's starting to get a little thick. You know, if this was perfectly balanced now and not a little over seasoned, by the time you put it in with your bread and your stuffing mix, my dog's yelling at me. What is that? This is stuffing mix. That's jam. A shit ton of screen door and not hiss a wire. Oh, am I not even using my... Oh, man. I got the mic on it. I'm not even using it. Does that sound better? I had the mic in the whole time and it wasn't even turned on. But yeah, that's the... You need a mod to mute this man. Hey! That's fine. You can mute me. I honestly don't mind. Okay, now we got our bread. We're gonna get a big bowl, an egg. There is a bowl. There is a glove. Here's some stock. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, I had... We both muted. Okay, man. Halen, be nice, or I'm gonna have to get a mod. I had one guy want to do it, but then he deleted a bunch of people for no reason, and I figured that wasn't very nice. So we're gonna crush up that bread. You want the super stale bread, so that all your flavors can soak up into it. Just little brioche buns. Okay, let's move this out of the way, slide that there. Boom, let's get over with it. And then, how hot is that? Ooh, that's a little toasty. Okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for. I'm gonna go in with our sausage, bacon, poultry seasoning, sage, onion, garlic. Scrape up those goodies. And then what I also do is, see all those goodies in the bottom of the pan? Take a little of that stock, loosen up those goodies, you know, get that flavor. Whew. Might be a genius. I ain't, okay, you guys, chill out. I love it, but chill. Y'all be nice to each other. This is an ELE channel. Everybody love everybody. We're just here to cook. Everybody might be going through something today, you know? There's our beautiful jam. We're gonna hit on top of our turkey. Just give this a little, just wanna loosen up any of those stuck little pieces on the bottom. So now our stock is gonna go in with our stuffing mix. So you're probably not gonna need all of this, but we'll see after I give it its first little scrunch. Oh yeah, that's, let that kind of cool down a little bit. So one thing about adding the hot stock, I gotta let it cool before I put the, with hands, ew, it's got a glove on, bro. Okay, Charlie, I think you're half naked in your picture, bro. You wanna talk about you? Be nice, kid. Who doesn't use a hand to mix up good stuff? Let's see, is that, okay. Oh, dude, I'm gonna puke. Then puke, bro. Then puke. Puke and rally, my friend. Be a man. Ew. Okay, Ruby, what do you got a picture of? Oh, actually, that looks like a church. I shouldn't. Or a spoon, dude. I don't. Looks so tasty. Thanks, Misfit. I appreciate that. But yeah, hey, man, if you want to... Ooh, not going to use that egg because that's going to have... I'm going to wash my hands real quick. That egg is definitely going to have shells in it, so we're not going to do that. Church, you were right. Yeah, no, I'm not going to chirp at church. Oh, make it no fun. Eat my phone right now. Thanks, brother. You could try to eat your phone. It'd be a good video. Okay, we're just going to come over here with our little eggie. Drop a little egg in there. A little, what could have been a bird? Could have had wings. And I'm definitely gonna use a spatula, not using spatula. Mix it with your hands, you know what? Know your food. This, a spatula, or just wouldn't work the same, you know? You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. You gotta know it's all coated. That is all perfect. Oh, that is gonna be mint. Okay, now this glove, I'm gonna get rid of. And look, I don't have to clean my hands or a spatula. Hashtag genius. And, oh, I was gonna use, so you wanna use something like this, but I'm gonna get one that's a little, okay, hold on. Maybe I can just kick them out. Maggot, the red zone. Bro, you have blue hair or just a dude? Or no, that's a hat. I was gonna chirp, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, going to grab the proper pan you want. Whoop. So you want this to brown up nice. So you're gonna put it into here. And then, don't have. So I'm gonna move this over. So I don't want to put this in that little bit of egg that's spilt. Keep it clean while keeping it safe. And then I'll use a spatula for this. So that's got a little bacon in it, some sausage. Let's get it all. See, spatulas are brutal, or wooden spoon. See, now I just got more things to wash. And since made a small one, so you're gonna let that. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a little bit. You know what? Nice and incorporated, nice and ready to rock and roll. Let's hear the hate on it. That's that, and now I'm gonna cover it with some fine herbs. Get a little thyme, make it look pretty. And I'm gonna take that out. Don't want any sticks in there. Little thyme stickies. Okay, fresh little thyme. Over here, gonna hit it with some fresh little sages. Cook up real nice. Then last but not least, la piece de resistance. Little bacon chunks. Those will melt in there nice. You know what? Move them around a bit. Make it just, you know, paint a picture, you know, like Bob Ross would say. That's that. So this is our stuffing. Got our turkey in. We got our beautiful sauce we did today. Turkey's still gonna be, I would say, about half hour. But I'm gonna grab the thermometer, check. That can go in now. Oh, that's still really hot. Oh. Okay, well, I appreciate all you guys, and whoop, this is me. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's hear the chirps. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll come back on when the turkey's done, but for now, I am gonna go relax and do a bunch of dishes. So I appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you want. If not, see you guys later, hopefully. But if not, it's all good too. Ciao, ciao. My pleasure's all mine, you guys. Whoop.